Phone outage earlier today left City of Fargo departments without service for most of the morning. That included the local dispatch center. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz looks into what happens in an emergency when a phone line is out.
The phone company Consolidated Communications says a hardware failure is to blame for residents in the Fargo-Moorhead area losing its service for most of the morning.
It was really quite small, a very limited number, 50 or less.
Small as it may be, one of its customers is the City of Fargo, and within that, the Regional Dispatch Center. But Director Mary Philippi says 911 calls could still come through.
As far as taking messages or things like that, those calls are not coming through. But if people need police, fire, ambulance, we're still up, we're still running.
She says that's because the 911 calls come in through a separate and secure emergency service called the EZNet. But what about those calls to dispatch that aren't an emergency?
Say they were in a car accident, but there are no injuries. Most of the time that would be considered a non-emergency kind of call. They would call the non-emergency number.
For those two, Philippi says it's okay to call 911 when other lines are down.
And our dispatchers will be able to send police out to take your reports.
But for a true non-emergency,
so if you're just calling to leave a phone message or something like that,
dispatch asks you to wait until the phones are restored. In Fargo, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
Consolidated Communications tells us it discovered the issue around 8 this morning and that services were restored by 11:30 a.m.